Hi, this is Matt. Welcome back to my channel, Surprise Comics. I'm coming back at you with another haul today. Noticed a lot of other users or YouTubers out there using little decorations for their background stuff, so I thought I'd join in with that. So today I got these mugs. I got a Batman and a Robin mug with little capes on them. I don't know how practical a cape is on a mug, but I don't really drink anything from a mug anyway, so they just become decorations in my comic area. So that's those. Starting off with my haul today, I've been doing a lot of digging in some dollar boxes in my area, and I found some pretty nice things, I think. So we'll start off with Lone Wolf and Cub #1. This is one of those that I've heard a lot about. I don't know a lot about, so I figured for $1 is worth trying out. And in addition to that one, I also got #2. And we can see the little baby with a bloody samurai sword. That's probably a dagger for most people, but should be interesting to see, read a comic book about a murderous baby, I guess. Also, I found this nice little set in the dollar boxes, Deadpool versus X-Force. Found 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got the complete mini series of that one for $4. A lot cheaper than the trade. It should be a fun read anytime Deadpool is involved. Also from the dollar box, I found 2 copies of Suicide Squad #0. These 0 issues tend to have a little more value than a typical issue in runs, a little more demand. So I thought with the popular Suicide Squad right now, it wouldn't hurt to have a couple extra copies. Another book I found is Spawn #230, which is a cover swipe from Detective Comics. And the number's escaping me right now, I'm sorry. But it's a cover that McFarlane did for Detective Comics, one of his first, back in the mid-80s, before he even did Spider-Man and things like that. And he's just reintroducing that cover here. Another one I found in the dollar bin was Batman 21. I was a little surprised to find this. This is the first issue of Zero Year. And it's also the first appearance of Duke, who was the main character in the We Are Robin series. So this is his first appearance, created by Scott Snyder. This might be a book to look for. Scott Snyder is saying that after he finishes this Jim Gordon Batman run, he's going to go back to Bruce Wayne Batman, and he plans on using Robin a lot more in his future. So there's been a lot of speculation. Most people don't think it's going to be Damian Wayne Robin, and there's a good chance, a lot of speculation, that it's going to be Duke will be Bruce Wayne's new Robin in Scott Snyder's run. So if he's the new Robin, or the new official Robin, besides just being part of We Are Robin, this issue can pick up a lot of heat then. When I was going through this guy's dollar bin, I was very surprised to find this run in there. And I actually had done a video about this character recently. And I found a whole run of Alias comic books. So here's Alias #2, which is the second appearance of Jessica Jones. And I found #3. I'll go through these real quick because each individual one isn't that significant. 4. #6 is the first appearance of Malcolm Powder, who's going to be in the series. 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, there's quite a bit here, 23, which is the second half of her origin, 22 is the first half, 24, which was missing. Oops, no technical difficulties there. Don't want to stack too many comic books, I guess. Number 28 is the last one. 24 is the first appearance of Purple Man. Of course, that wasn't in the dollar bin for some reason, either was number 1. But I think that's a pretty good haul for $1 each. Most of them are probably in fine to very fine condition. Some maybe a little less than that. Maybe even a couple near mints. So those are all dollar finds for the week. There's a couple eBay wins. I got Thor number 1 for like $6 with shipping. Thought that was a pretty good deal. I got this one for about $15. It's Amazing Spider-Man 431. This is the second part of a two-story storyline where Carnage gains possession of the Silver Surfer's surfboard and all the chaos. You know, Spider-Man had enough trouble dealing with the Carnage before he gained all the powers of Silver Surfer. So that's a pretty popular storyline. Don't have the first half, so I haven't read it yet. But I'm excited to have that in my collection. And this last one's a pretty big issue for me. I don't get a lot of keys. But I got this one this last week to go in my Batman collection. Batman number 234. This book's always... This is the reintroduction of Two-Face. Two-Face was part of the Batman story back in the Golden Age, and then during the Silver Age, it kind of disappeared. You know, if you look at a CGC, this will call this the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face, but this came out in like 1972 or 71, which would be during the Bronze Age. So I'm not exactly sure why they call it the first Silver Age, but either way, I'm excited to have it. I picked this up to buy it now on eBay for $50, which compared to some of the other recent sales and other things up there, it looked like a steal of the deal. The seller was selling this as fine. Definitely isn't a fine. Maybe a good or a very good. But either way, I thought I got a great deal on it. I was happy to add it to my collection. So it's kind of a short haul this week. Lots of books, but nothing too great until you get to these last couple ones. But thanks for watching my channel. I posted some other videos that talk about some other key issues. So I'm trying something a little different, so feel free to check those out. Besides my hauls. And thanks for watching. Everyone have a good time.